For today's cup of coffee,
Yeah.
we have ghost sightings.
Ghost sighting?
That's exciting.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's been a while because we've been dealing with demonic stuff.
Ooh.
Just demonic. And UFOs.
Ooh.
And you know, the what the fucks.
Yeah.
There's been several of those. Some that we didn't even, because there's too many.
There
It's a
is
matter
too
of
many.
overwhelming.
Yeah.
This actually is from Daily Star and is by Erika, Sassone, and Lizzie McAllister. It was May 14th of 2023. And supernatural fanatics. I was going to say fantastics. Fanatics.
That works.
Have been left spooked after an eerie photo revealed a rare ghost haunting an old friary.
I forgot to pull up my thing. Hold on. I need to pull it back up. Oh, there it is.
A friary.
Friary.
Yeah.
Haunted friary.
Yeah.
Why is there a haunted friary?
It's the monks. I don't know. They hanging around. They still doing their job. Who knows? Are you all right over there?
They
You
frying
getting
foods over
adjusted?
there.
It's not that kind of friary.
That's the only type of friary I know of. It's frying foods.
And it says investigators of the otherworldly from the YouTube channel Paranormal Awakenings, but they don't have paradankness like we do. They're there in Ireland. We're filming at the ruins of the Ross Illery. Now this is Gaelic, so don't hold me accountable. I'm doing the best I can in Galway when they captured the bizarre spectacle on camera, with some believing it might be a spirit. And let me go to my next frame.
And what the fuck is that? That's just a blob.
I wasn't sure.
Is that
whether
it?
That's it.
That's a blob.
Well, I wasn't sure whether it was a matter of pareidolia.
Yeah?
Or if it does have, looks like a face in the middle of it.
Where?
You can see the eye sockets.
Where?
I'm just saying.
If you look long enough, sure. Yeah, I'm starting to see it.
Well, that's how pareidolia does. And it says the group member P.J. Kavanaugh told Galway BEO, B-E-O, I have no idea what that is. They think the ghost may have belonged to a monk or a friar. Huh?
Bo?
I don't, it's Gaelic, and nothing is pronounced the way that it appears. I've never understood some of that stuff.
I don't know, I don't pronounce it. So
Yeah,
I
well,
don't speak it.
Speaking to the publication, he said, quote, "We caught an image on our SLS, which stands for Structured Light Sensor camera, while doing a live Facebook feed on our page. What's unique is the fact images always appear in stickman format on SLS screen, but not on this very rare occasion. We feel we have caught a monk or friar," end quote.
Mm-hmm.
I can see how that...
I guess. That is not enough evidence to
it's sort
convince
of...
me. That is not a clear image. Sorry.
It's not a clear image, but how are you going to get a clear image of a ghost, really?
They can manifest themselves if they have enough energy. They sure as hell can manifest themselves.
And it says Kavanaugh assured skeptics the snacks.
I want a snack.
I'm not doing well today. Were 100% genuine, and that he has never seen anything quite as solid as this.
I'm getting treated like a snack.
Taking to social media, he wrote, quote,
The cats.
"Some of last night's investigation at Ross Illery Friary. This is 100% genuine. Have a good look at this still pic taken from the SLS camera. I have never ever seen anything quite as solid as this," end quote. This isn't Kavanaugh's first spectral encounter, though. The avid ghost hunter regularly posts updates from his eerie adventures across Ireland to his channel. Of course he does, because that's their shtick.
Yeah.
In one particularly creepy video, he and his team can be seen using an SLS camera, a staple piece of equipment in any paranormal fan's arsenal.
That's true.
We don't have one of those.
No, we don't.
Why do we? I looked at them. They were like $500 and some.
That's
that
why
was
we
the
don't
low
got one
end.
of them.
Yeah, that's right.
We are.
That's why we use an OBS.
We are.
But I like OBS.
We do not have high income right now, so
no, we don't.
We cannot afford
that. We have
Pareidolia,
though. It's free with us. And it says that that's to detect a creepy spirit that seemed to be riding on the floor. In the clip titled Feeling/Sensing Spirit and Catching It Live with SLS Camera on Facebook, a member of the team can be heard saying, quote, "There is something just here," end quote. While another chimes in, quote, "Do you want to get the SLS somebody," end quote. The camera is then produced and the team points it at a corner of the room to reveal a series of dots and lines moving around the room, allegedly revealing a spirit. "I told you," the vindicated investigator can then be heard telling his team. Okay, I'm familiar with that camera now. That's got some pretty interesting things with it.
This is like an episode of Ghost Adventures, and this is not even a good episode.
I don't know. I mean, it's all like a thing of Ghost Adventures. Ghost Hunters was the first one, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, Ghost Hunters was better.
But the structure, the friary here, that's the third picture there on the article. Beautiful. I would love to just go and look at the ruins.
Yeah, I would too, honestly.
I think
they do got some beautiful structures there.
It would be great if somebody would restore it.
Yeah, that is a beautiful structure.
Yeah. I mean, look at the landscape and everything on that.
I don't know. I can't because my article is freezing on me because Safari is glitching out on my ass.
Oh, no. But yeah, the close-up and stuff. And I know it would take a remarkable amount of work and time and money to restore that. I think it would be worth it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm more interested in the architecture than I am the alleged ghost. But we'll look at the ghost one more time.
That ghost does not impress me. But I can kind of see it.
Yeah, I can actually see it. He's got, it's got the dark there where the eye sockets. And then, I don't know, it looks like he's got a goatee to me. I don't know if that was part of the monk or friar look. Looks like he's got a bald head.
Yeah, he definitely got something on the back of his head, too.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. I don't know. He does have a bald head, though.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It could be pareidolia because if somebody put the thought that, this image contains a picture of a ghost.
I see pictures of people in the wallpaper in our bathroom.
Yeah. We don't have wallpaper. We got wallboard.
Whatever the fuck it is, it's art. It's some sort of art.
It is. And that is true, especially if somebody is very imaginative. And pareidolia, for people who may not know, those are the ones.
Little story. I used to make up stories for the things I was seeing.
Yeah. Well, that's good. It's because you were always a creative kid. Mm-hmm. Pareidolia is like the ones who see pictures of Virgin Mary in their toast.
Yes.
And then try to sell it on eBay for large sums of money. I wonder if anybody actually buys
the haunted toaster. Satan lives.
What the hell are you talking about over there?
That's not even pareidolia. She just carved that in there. I showed you that video.
Oh, I think you did. But there's been a lot of people with the pareidolia thing.
That's like people think they see Jesus up in the clouds or something like that.
Well,
or like cats or planes or something like that,
And yet there's other things that are not pareidolia.
Yeah.
That's just like as far as those cities. Mm-hmm. That's not pareidolia.
No, that is not pareidolia.
That's something else. That's just like they're like, oh, well, it's reflecting whatever. No, because you can see what the cityscape is below, and that's not a reflection.
No, it's not.
And especially that one we talked about. You can look in the archives on some of these things.
But I'm talking.
It had windows and lots of details.
But I'm not talking about when there's a reflection or anything like that. I'm talking about like blue sky, standard clouds, those fluffy clouds, whatever.
Right.
and like you're cloud gazing or whatever, be like, oh, fish, boat,
Right.
that sort of thing.
Well, I'm not going to, I mean, it would have to be somebody's specific experience, and, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to poo-poo what somebody else may or may not have seen on that. As pareidolia, I think that's something that skeptics use often. This may be pareidolia, and it may be specter of some monk or friar. I don't know what the difference between a monk and a friar is.
And honestly, you do have a valid point there, though, because like that isn't just like something put onto like a piece of paper or whatever, or like toast or
what would be interesting, what I would like to see,
it is like actual clouds, and so it could be actual spirits and such communicating through the clouds. It could be God, it could be Jesus, like
I mean that person needed to see in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
With this spectral image that we're looking at now, I would like to see a picture of the area minus the specter. What does it look like outside of this? That would help rule out if it was pareidolia or some kind of fakery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think it would too.
So wonder why they don't include those things.
That's a good question. I really don't know. I think that's partial on the media's part.
Uh-huh.
Because the paranormal team definitely would, I'm sure.
That's true.
They would show like the footage of the place or the pictures like without like any of the ghosts or whatever.
Right. And anybody can go on their Facebook page. I mean, we didn't do that. I don't Facebook.
That's
very
what
rarely
a
will
lot
I
of
look.
urbexers do. Because a lot of urbexers are also paranormal investigators.
Right. And this is a really hard time for people who are legitimate paranormal investigators,
Mm-hmm.
because things can be faked so easily.
Oh, yeah.
That, and there's a shitload of people that are doing the fake stuff. That even if somebody does capture something real, people aren't going to believe it.
Exactly. Because of all the AI stuff, especially.
Yeah. Yeah, so there
and
could be
CGI and such like that has gotten so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's always when people have had a paranormal experience, trying to validate that to other people that did not witness it, that has always been a challenge. You've got people that will be in the same room that will see something, and then 5 minutes later will deny the experience that they just had because they will gaslight themselves.
Yeah.
That rational part of their brain will kick in. Oh, well, it was just this, or it must have been that, and da-da-da.
Absolutely, and we've all done it at some point.
Yeah.
Now and then. Seriously.
Yeah. I've learned over the years to not.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is that I will second guess are those words of knowledge.
Now lately, like, I don't know, my reality has literally been glitching out, so
Go ahead
I don't
and share
know
that if you don't care.
I don't know. I may be losing my mind. I may be literally breaking. I don't know.
I don't think you are.
I may end up back in the mental institution at some point. So, because literally my world is glitching out right now.
Do you want to expound on that a little bit?
I saw the cat's face glitch out, and like at one point I was standing out on the porch, and like literally I didn't blink, nothing, but everything just blacked out for like I did blink, but I didn't.
Right.
But everything just went black for like a second, for not even a second, I would say.
And well, that would be concerning, but as far as the cat's face, it didn't morph. You said it just sort of got wavy.
Yeah, like it's like on its eye, like you know how like they have that warped like wavy like effect for the glitches on like TVs and such
Right.
during videos or whatever.
Right.
That's sort of what it looked like.
Yeah.
Like when it would stretch or whatever to the
Right.
side. That's
freaky.
yeah.
But now we've had
on her
other...
face, on her eye. And it wasn't that big. It was like it was just small enough that it's like, oh.
Yeah. We've had glitches before. The worst has been the package.
But I don't know what's going on. I think I don't know. I seriously think I'm losing my mind at this moment.
I don't think that that's what it is. I think you're experiencing what you're experiencing. And still waiting for a friend to give us the go ahead about his experience last week when he called us and told us about that. And I may very well be able to record his phone call now through the OBS. That would be great. Probably get a better sound quality on that.
Yeah.
But referring to the package, for those of you who are new, came home one day. This has been several years back. And there was a package and it was a rather large package that had been delivered. And I came in, set it on the love seat, saw where the stickers and labels and stuff was on it, and had to go back out. And when I came home, kid says, "Hey, I carried the package in off of the porch."
I did.
And I'm like,
absolutely, I did.
"What do you mean you carried it in?" I had already carried it in.
I damn well did. I carried it in and placed it right there on the couch.
In the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
With the same stickers showing everything. So that was a total glitch in the Matrix. That was freaky. We've had other things. I think everybody does that. And then they gaslight themselves as far as they're looking for something. It's not there. They go back and the object is there.
But for it to be this extreme and this quick, that's scary.
What, with the cats?
The glitching.
Yeah. Well, as much stuff is going on right now, it's not, I can understand that. Some people are more sensitive to these things than others. So I'm not going to sit there and go, no, and invalidate your experience.
Mom.
You're not breaking. You're not breaking. If you think that, you're not breaking. You're not breaking at all. Anyhow, final thoughts on the ghostly and that wonderful friary.
I don't know. I don't think it's that impressive. I really don't. I don't think the picture's that impressive.
It's interesting.
I mean, it is interesting, but I don't think it's that impressive.
But now, as far as the structure itself,
it is interesting nonetheless.
Impressive.
It really is.
Look at that. I would have loved to have seen that back in its heyday.
Oh, yeah. Freshly built.
Yeah. With all the little monks and friars running about.
They've been beautiful.
Somebody out there that knows the difference between a monk and a friar, if you'll put that in the comments, that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Final thoughts, kid?
I'm like you. I would like to see this place restored.
Mm-hmm.
And I would honestly just like to see the pictures of it just on the inside as is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that picture does not impress me. I've seen better. I've seen way better evidence. But it is good. That is actual evidence of ghosts, I guess you could say.
Well, it's potential.
Yeah. It's potential.
Like I said, I want to see a picture.
It's realistic. It's more so realistic.
And they probably, well, if dude has, he's got a Facebook page. I don't know what they post on there. Didn't it also say he had a YouTube?
I don't know.
Let me go back and look and see if it said they had a YouTube. They probably do. And because, my God, everybody's got a YouTube. I think it's required. I'm trying to look. I don't know. Did I see? It just says, they're on Facebook. So I guess that's where they're doing their thing. But I still would like to see the area without, outside of the camera or the footage to see if there's something there that could produce this image.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah. So, if you've had experiences with the paranormal or supernatural, encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids,
Big feet.
the
Ghosts.
spectral images of monks, friars, what have you.
I bet any of y'all can get better evidence than that.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, and it's just something for somebody to put forth the effort to do some of that.
I'm not going to completely poo-poo. I know I sound like I'm completely poo-pooing it, but it's
Yeah, you sound like Joe Nichols tonight.
yeah.
It wasn't a damn owl.
It's not a damn owl, but
Yeah.
it does. Do I think that it could be a case of pareidolia? Yes.
I think there's possibility.
But it could be either.
Yeah, we don't know.
I'm not going to leave that. I'm not going to say no.
Yeah, we're going to let people make up their own minds on that. So, cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. That is the email address that eventually I'll get around to the emails. We'll put a link to the article in the description box.
And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, and most of all, subscribe and click that notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads. Thank you all, and have a good.
Know that you're loved. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.